what is the first thing that Joseph is recommending that you do. And I can tell you for free that this is going to work for anyone, even those who are already in their field, who are looking for a way of improving whatever they are doing. Definitely, this is going to work for them. And what is my first point here? Hi, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, depending on where you are listening from today. My name is Joseph Afeso. I'm a Microsoft MVP and MCT. And today, away from the regular admin centers, we keep clicking Copilot today, admin center tomorrow, changing user password next tomorrow. We are not going to be doing that in this particular video. I thought to come on the screen to show you some of the very important points that you need to look at when you start your career in tech, and the fastest way to grow your career. Because I have interaction with people, and sometimes I tell them some things and they kind of imagine, how are you reasoning these things out? And I thought, instead of keeping those just within my very close connection, there will be need for me to also bring this information to you that is watching this video today. So if you've not subscribed to this channel yet, you may want to do that, because a lot of similar content are going to be coming up. And the fastest way to grow your career in tech that we have here, this is going to be like the first of its kind coming out from my channel, and this is going to be like the version 1. I'm also going to do the second and the third, and as the case may be. So what are we talking about today? And I will again state the topic, and it is the fastest way to grow your career in tech, right? So let's just look at those ways. If I try to look at the introduction, comprehensive guide and then career advancement is what we are going to be talking about today. And then how to boost your professional journey. It is very important that you work on that from the very, very beginning. Now let's look at it. What is the first thing that you are going to do while you just start your career in tech, or just about to start your career in tech? What is the first thing that Joseph is recommending that you do? And I can tell you for free that this is going to work for anyone, even those who are already in their field, who are looking for a way of improving whatever they are doing. Definitely, this is going to work for them. And what is my first point here? Let's just look at what it is. Analyze job adverts. Yes, I said analyze job advice is the first point I would say you should carry on with. The reason why this is important is because, of course, when you go to job searching site, especially on LinkedIn, you will have jobs that people are advertising. They're looking for cloud solution architect, they're looking for cybersecurity engineer, they're looking for technical support engineer, they're looking for, roles like that. Now, if you want to go into cybersecurity, for example, if you want to go to cloud infrastructure solution engineer, for example, so what you do is go to those platforms, search for those jobs, look at the one that company A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H advertised. There'll be a way you will understand a line of a requirement in all of those adverts that they are doing. Now, what you do is look at them. There are some similar key points that they are looking for. Company A is looking for this particular skill. B is looking for this particular skill. C is looking for this particular skill. So this will actually help you to put yourself out there to know which particular skill that you are supposed to learn. So that is why I would say, first, analyze job adverts and look at what they are looking for while they are advertising for those roles. Because if you put up your CV out there, the reason why they will say no to you is because you do not have the required skill. So for you to attack that, then first of all, you have to go in searching for those jobs, not with the mindset of going to apply for the job, but for the fact that you want to download the job descriptions and then put them side by side one another and see what is cutting across all of them. That is the basic requirements that you need to know first. There may be 1 point, there may be 2 points, there may be 100 points, but at least just know what they are looking for. And that is going to be very, very helpful to you. So let's see what's going to be my next point, I will say. Now, having gone as far as putting those companies' profile side by side, and then you understood what they are looking for, the next thing I will recommend is that build projects that speak to what these companies are looking for. Because when people are saying they need 10 years job experience on this, they need 5 years experience on this, but you who is just about to start your career, how do you have the experience if nobody has given you the platform to practice what you want to do? Then how do you count experience in that way? So if you see this that they are looking for, then you sit down, you look for the platforms that you can use to showcase, to practice what they are looking for. That way, you have been able to build projects that speak to those that they are looking for. That way, if you have those hands-on, then it can be counted for you as experience. Because, for example, they are looking for how to manage user, for example, manage authentication for users. And then you are creating users from M365 for an instance, and then you are managing the authentication from the Entra Admin Center, and you are documenting all these processes, right? Then they talk about user onboarding, user management, and user offboarding, for example, in M365 space. So what are you going to do? You're going to look at, okay, you're creating this user, you're managing this user, you are checking the licenses, you are deleting this user, you're recovering the users, you are counting how many days going to stay in soft delete, you are looking at how many days it's possible for you to recover the account, you are looking out to give permission to this account. These are user management, right? Investigating user sign-ins, changing user password, because we've seen that these are requirements in most of the jobs that you have looked at. So it is very important that first of all, the very first point, put out there, go for jobs, check them out, and use whatever they are looking for as your requirement for what is going to tailor what you need to go and learn. And that's very important. Then when you do, you come back, you use those experience to draft out your own curriculum for study and then your project while you are preparing yourself. So what's the next point? Why did you even go in the first place to go and search for a job when you were not going to apply for them? Why did you have to collect all the requirements of those jobs? Why did you have to create those projects? If not for you to showcase those projects on social media, for people to be able to know you, that this is what you are known for, this is what you are doing, and this is what you can do. So when you are doing all of those, your projects, you are documenting them meticulously. And then what you are doing is you are showcasing those that you've been able to gather from those your research. You are pushing them to social media where people can see what you are into. Because you are learning, yes, but you are not learning for yourself. You are learning for people to know that you are learning. So you cannot be learning and then you are hiding what you're learning, right? Take charge of your space. Share what you are learning. Let people know you for whom you are. Showcase those your projects on your social media. It can be your LinkedIn. People don't know how strong it can even be for you to showcase your work on your WhatsApp status. You are not a comedian, for example, then I'm not sure that there is need for you to keep posting comedy things there. It's actually a platform, depends on what you want to put there, that people will see about you. So while you can be funny at times, but let us know you for the niche that you've decided to stick to. So present your project on social media. Importance of highlighting your work is that it will attract employees and then it will engage with potential collaborators. When people see that, hey, this is what this guy is doing, before you know, somebody goes into your DM to say, hey, bro, can we work together on this particular project? That is how you can keep increasing your experience while you are putting yourself out there. That is why the first point is go and find out about what the requirements are, put those requirements together, use them to build projects, showcase those projects on social media, and let people see what you are doing, just so you can attract both employers and collaborators to yourself. Now, let's look at what can be the next thing that you should do. Marketing yourself on LinkedIn. I know why I have to separate this out, because it is important that you present yourself out there so that people can get to know all this that you have done to make sure that you improve yourself while you are trying to start your career and while you're already in the career already and you are looking for how to improve yourself. So utilize social media platform, focus on LinkedIn and professional exposure. So conscious and unconscious selling, everyone is selling something. No matter how you look at it, you are selling something. So, but the question is that what are you selling? Yes, what are you selling? Because it is important that you identify that everybody has a space and it is what you choose to put out there that people will see. So put yourself there correctly for people to be able to, once they see your name, they should know that, hey, this is what this guy is known for. Why I'm saying this is because just in case there are options for referrals from people, you can come to their minds. So that when somebody is speaking about a particular thing, say, hey, I know somebody who does this. But if you do those projects and you keep them within your house, nobody cares to know about what you do in that case. Therefore, utilize the media that you have to make sure that you market yourself. See, the point is that some people feel that, hey, this guy is just making a hell of noise. But of course, while a lot of people or some people may say, hey, this guy is just making a hell of noise, but you never also can tell somebody that would genuinely say, hey, this guy is just making a whole lot of sense. Like every day you see him putting this out there, there is need for you to use the market that's available for everybody to sell your own skills to people, to know that, yes, I know what I'm doing. We may just be picking up on another point, and it is very, very, very important. And everyone knows that networking is actually the heart of growth, right? Because there is an analogy that will speak to the fact that where you are facing determines what you can see. So if I'm facing the front, it is what is at my front I'm going to see. But if somebody is standing opposite me, the person sees what is at my back. Therefore, there is need for you to connect with people from different backgrounds, right? So you can utilize, engage on like-minded individual community, use your LinkedIn again and other social media to make sure that you network people. What about reacting to posts, people's posts that speaks to your interest? Engage on those posts, react to them, write your opinion about them, suggest things that they need to also add. So ask questions based on what somebody posted, commend them for what they have done. And one thing that you need to know is that giving is also taking. What it means is that everything you do can be reciprocated in one way or the other. If somebody sees you to be consistently commenting, consistently reacting, consistently engaging on their post on social media, then they will also soon start engaging on yours. And that is how the impression will keep on growing. So there is need for you to network with communities, not just on LinkedIn only, not just on Facebook only, not just on Instagram or Twitter. WhatsApp is a very big tool that people can use. For example, in Nigeria here, we have data science group, we have the Azure group, we have the M365 communities. We have a lot of communities. Just find out about them. Know somebody who is in a particular community who can engage you to see how we can link you up into that community, where you can ask questions, where you can be available to answer people's questions. And that is how you get to become a community leader. And where there is need for reference, then somebody reaches out to you and the story can change from there. So there is no need for you to hold back what you know. You need to network with people, engage on people's contribution to the community, acknowledge them and appreciate them so that they can also appreciate what you are pushing out there as well. And this is very, very important. So there's a principle of reciprocal engagement. So engage with others and encourage them to engage in yours. Significantly expand your network. That is just how your network will increase, right? So as we will be rounding off this particular session, I just want to mention something, and it's engaging with like-minded individuals. Your conversations, the kind of friends that you keep, engage in what is here is that you have people whose destination also have been set to look like yours. Look for those people, engage with them, and see how you can also grow along. So this is like my introduction to this particular series. I'm going to record the second that also speak to things like certifications in IT. It is very important. It's the license that you would use for growth. So after coming to research about jobs, then you go as far as going to develop project that speaks to that, and then you display this, what you have done on social media for people to get to know what you are doing. And once you do that, then the next point you want to look at is try to look for like minds and then engage with them and see how good, how better you can improve yourself by engaging with those people in community and in all social media platforms. So we'll be speaking about certification, and one very important point we'll be talking about in the future video is mentorship, and that's very important. And I want you to stay tuned so that we can look at what is engaged, what is contained in those other videos, and see how you can merge all of them together and see how it can be of help to you. So if you've not subscribed to this channel yet, it is time for you to do that. Hit on the subscribe button below and let us have this conversation. If you have questions about the point that I've raised now, please put the question down there in the comment section and I'll be very, very happy to engage with you. And if you want to connect with me on other social media, you can check there. I am very, very active on LinkedIn. Send me a connection request, send me a DM, and I'll be very, very happy to engage even on a one-on-one conversation with you on this topic. Thank you very much and have a great day. Peace.